You know I had to drop a track with my boy. Where you at? Yeah, been in your rapping boys out here telling baby. I'm the hardest young nigga, I ain't signed to no label. Hey, Bruce Gas putting no fights on the table. Yeah, on that box since Kane versus Abel. Smoking so much gas, you would think that shit was fake. All the people saying like, shut up, Bruce Gas. One day we gon' meet. Yeah, we gon' blow it down. We gon' smoke hella weed. Yeah, we gon' blow it down. Take a hit out the top of two. Slipping hella shots. Feel like Tyson with the people. Little Glock on my side, but it hit just like Isaac Cruz. Shut up, man. Chat real shit. That's my fucking dude. We always cooking on the pan. Strapped to my side. I ain't talking about no sin. Bruce pass me the blunt. I'ma light it like a candle. Hey, non-stop bars, man. I always spit flames. Strapped to my side. I ain't talking about no sin. Bruce pass me the blunt. I'ma light it like a candle. Hey, non-stop bars, man. I always spit flames. Strapped to my side. I ain't was getting so excited at different strains. You ain't like me, you can never feel my pain. You win and you lose, all just a fight game. Don't beef on the net and the shit won't change. Said that on the street, you gotta do it for the game. Said that on the street, you gotta do it for the chat. I ain't undisputed. Yeah, hold on, I ain't undisputed, but I want all the straps.
Salute, salute. Welcome to Skywalker Boxing. We got Bruce Gas Boxing, Jazz, and more. 86 Boxing, Tim Witherspoon Jr., and my brother Ernest Johnson. And we're live, man. We got a special guest, legendary boxing aficionado and advisor, man. You can see all these pictures that are scrolling across the screen. We got a very important person within the boxing community. We got Miles Bailey. Salute, Miles.
All right, I'm good.
You got it. So, you want me to jump right in so we can get this party running, started?
You're the man, Miles. Everybody's listening to you, my brother.
Salute, man.
I can't hear anything.
Rest in peace to Paul Weathers, the Rocky star. I mean, he just passed away, guys. The Count 10. I mean, hey, he was something special, but just to take him out of 76, that's a heartbreaker. You know, Rock must be pissed. You know, Stallone, that was his man. You know, they did many things with that. Many Rocky 1 started in 76, and I ain't gonna go too far, but just, you know, we all going there, but we want to go a lot later than sooner. So there it is on that. But I'd like to get into the show on the boxing stuff that's really rolling around. I'm working with a lot of people, a lot of fighters, and my man Michael Hunter, he's really going to be something special. He's a heavyweight. He's a 2-time Olympian. He has only 1 loss as a pro, 2 losses as an amateur. He beat Andrew Reed. So for all those people that don't know about boxing, that's why Andy wouldn't fight him. He beat him in amateur. So Michael Hunter is something, you know, really special. And he had the 1 loss to Usyk, and we're tuning him up with a couple of fights and probably go over to Dubai or somewhere in there, but he'll get a mandatory soon. Michael the Bounty Hunter. He's 23 or 22, 1-2 with 14 knockouts. Really good guy. He got a brother too, Keith. So, you know, we're going to keep moving on. There's a whole bunch of other fighters. I'm working with Willie Dad, my man. He's got Sharif Rockman, who's 7-0 with 4 knockouts. And he's also Hakeem Rockman's son, who knocked out Lennox Lewis in that memorable fight 2002. So there's a lot of pedigree there, a lot of good things going on with Sharif. You know, he was out of boxing for a couple of months, maybe a year or so, but now he's back on court. And Willie's looking to do something with Murphy's promotion. I don't know where that's at, but he said they're out there in Boston, but they're not getting back to him. So he get back to what they're listening, Murphy. So that on that note, there's a couple other guys upstairs I'm working with. My man Black Steve, he has a kid named Jai 154, and a couple other prospects that's good. There's a whole bunch of other good kids up here. Mozzie with Ty Goldstein up here. I'm not actually working with them, but you know, I just want to give them a shout out so they can get on the road. But I'm with my man Nermo Loris. We've been together for a little over 40 some odd years since 1980, when he, Mike Tyson, and my other man Farad Fishback went to Junior Olympics. And they won it up in Colorado Springs. So this is all history I'm giving you guys. It's real. Mike McCallum is training our fighters. the body snatcher. I'm working with Holyfield. He's working with some people overseas to Dubai and Sudan and Saudi Arabia. So we're working on that too. But like I said, we're moving forward on some things. I want to give a shout out to my man Dave Seaves, who fought with me, and I know he's probably listening. So he was a retired NYPD, but we fought together in the Golden Gloves in 1982. And shout out to my man Dave. But something more intriguing, my man Richard Schwartz called me. We call him the rabbi, but he don't like that name. But he has 2 kids that's overseas, that's in either Juan, somewhere, they're not far, South Africa, I'm sorry. Habib Ahmed, he's 29-2 with 20 knockouts. He's a 154. So look out for him. Habib Ahmed, Ahmid. And another kid, Imani Colombo, EMMANY KALOMBO. He's 17-1 with 17 knockouts. So there's a whole plethora of fighters that I'm lining up, but I don't want to put too much on my plate because I've seen in the past where promoters and managers, they load up all these fighters and then they stuck because they can't move them all. But the guys I'm working with, I ain't going to move them. I got this kid, Demetrius King. He's an amateur. He's in the Army. He's working with my man Van Van. Van Van fought as a pro. Van Easley, real good guy. Said, Miles, I got this kid. He's really good. So I'm moving along with that. So I hope I loaded you guys up so far. I got more, but I want to take on if you want to ask me. So shoot, Bruce, or shoot, Skywalker. What's happening?
Yeah, I'm going to start from the beginning. How'd you get into the sport of boxing?
Oh, well, back in 1980, I started up in the Fort Apache with Louis DeVal. He was a youngster then with my man James Banks. Then I quickly transitioned over to Bed-Stuy, well, South Queens, then Bed-Stuy. And then that's where I met all the Sharks, and with Mark Breland, Riddick Bowe, Mike Tyson, Mark Breland, Riddick, Evander Holyfield came through a few times, Mike McCallum, the body snatcher, Hot Pepper, Ronald McCall, Owen McGeechee, Tunde Foster. So, I mean, I was with John Meekins. It just goes on. And, you know, we were in those gyms and having wars. I fought the Junior Olympic champion in the Golden Gloves in my second or third fight. I lost, but it was a close fight to Tito Felix Rosado. But my man avenged the loss. My man Felix Santiago, he knocked him out in the Spanish gloves. He was one of our stablemates because he won the 132 Open and Tito won the 132 Novice. But Tito was a good fighter. He was a Junior Olympic champion. I fought. He had 90 amateur fights. I only had like 2 or 3. So I did good, you know, because in amateurs, you get touched. They want to give you an 8 count. I actually hurt him, but he had too much experience. You know, plus this guy I was with, his father named Pitchback, told me if I fight this guy, I'm going to get knocked out. That was always in the back of my mind. But it was a good fight. I fought well. I got a lot of experience and fair. So, yeah, then I guess I transitioned over to the promotions and the management. And that's when I hooked up with Nermo, because Nermo fought in the gloves too. He lost in the finals and won 26. I think he fought a little under lightweight, and he lost in 83. So he went into the management part. So he's just been off and on with management. So we advisors now. Nermo Lorick, he had a whole bunch of world champions. He worked with Gaydon Connington. He worked with Louis Collazo, a whole bunch of fighters. But Nermo's the go-to guy, so that's my man, and we're working on it from there. But yeah, I just stayed in and out of the boxing game. My daughter's with Matchroom and Eddie Hearns, and they're working with Anthony Joshua and a lot of other good fighters. So yeah, and I'm just moving along. So that's how I really got into the boxing game. But I went to the Mayweather gym from like 2010 when I moved to Vegas to like 17, and I took a little vacation for a few years. Now I'm back.
So, Miles, you mentioned Lou DeVal. Did you follow him throughout his whole career, or was it just in the amateurs?
Well, what happened when I came to the gym in 1980, he was the youngster. I was 15, going on 16. He was like 10, so it really didn't count. But when I left, then he took off because he was supposed to fight my man Pitchback when Pitchback came out of prison, but somehow it didn't pan through. But then, yeah, I was with Louis up in the Mayweather gym from like 2011, 12. Louis, DeVal had a lot of good fighters. He had the kid that moved to France. I can't call his name off the top of my head. He's a good middleweight. Badu Jack. I'm sorry, Badu Jack. He had a whole bunch of fighters. Louis, great trainer. But yeah, following his career, we didn't actually fight. We probably should have fought, but he was a little heavier. But he was good. He fought like middleweight. I mean, light heavyweight. He fought Roy Jones.
Right, I was at that fight. That's why I asked you. He was the first person to put Roy Jones down, if I'm correct.
Correct. I just said that. That's exactly what I said. He's the first one. But, Jones was just too much. Jones was something special. Everybody knows Jones was the type of guy where he's the first guy unconventionally could fight without throwing a jab. He just come in throwing punches. I've never seen that my whole life. From Sugar Ray Robinson and Muhammad Ali, the fundamentals is the jab. That's what you start off with. But he just comes in. He was such cat lightning quick. But then as he slowed down, that's when the field became level and you can catch him. But he was something really, really good. But there in the end, that was good. Sorry.
Hey, Miles, I know you. I know you're associated with the fledgling WBF. Can you talk a little bit about that federation, man?
Oh yeah. We're trying to do the.
Well,
belt.
first of all,
Actually,
explain to the people what that is, because we're familiar with the IBF, the WBC, the WBA, and the WBO.
Well, the WBF is the World Boxing Federation out of Australia. They've been in it about 60, 70 years, and they're just trying to get their feet wet like everybody else. So they've been working with me to find some good fights, some good shows, to get some real good champions so they can promote their product. So they're just like anybody else. But my man Mick, he's the boss, Mick Crutcher. He always calls me from Australia, and he says, "Hey, Miles, get some of these guys." That's what I'm trying to get Mike a belt, like on his next fight. Yeah, but the WBF is just like all the other sanctioning bodies. You got to go through, get it approved, and yeah, it's a belt because just a quick story. When Floyd Mayweather got his first trophy, he said he slept with it for 2 weeks. True story. So the belt gives you some incentive to move forward, to do things in life, because it gives you some accomplishments, some goals. Like myself, I just made the dean's list in college, and I'm proud, but I just can't stay with it. It's just too much work. I got to get back into the boxing scene.
Miles, you think the WBF is going to be able to stand with the four big boys someday? You think that's their eventual goal?
Oh, absolutely, because all you have to do is really get one good champion to back you, which I've seen a couple of people. I don't know exactly who, but I saw a couple of guys wearing the belt. I actually saw Roy Jones promoting it one time, helping him. So once you get a good fighter behind it, or you put a world champion, it'll be just like all the other sanctioning bodies. Because before there used to be one belt, now you got umpteen of them. Not umpteen, but you have.
Oh, we got umpteen. We got umpteen.
Yeah, I know it's a lot. Put it like that. I don't know how many. I don't really keep track of. My plate is full in the boxing game. I know it's quite a few.
Hey, Miles, one of my legends, man, one of my favorite fighters of all time is Iron Mike Tyson, man. I see that you're cool with him, man. Can you tell me any stories about hanging out with Mike Tyson?
Yeah, well, when not hanging out, we just took a lot of pictures together in the gym because it was a transition. When I came to Bed-Stuy, he was on his way out to Catskills, but we crossed paths quite a few times because my buddy Farad was that's the one I used to spar with. He was Mike's main man because when they went up to Colorado Springs in 1980, they both won the trophies or the championships. Mike won the heavyweight, Farad won the welterweight. And Farad would have been talked about like we talk about Bernard and all these other guys. And Roy Jones, what happened? He went away on something, he shouldn't have done. He's got involved in the drug business or whatever. But it happens. It happens to everybody. You get jammed up. Anyway, what happened was he beat a kid named Clinton Mitchell. And Clinton went on to beat Bernard Hopkins, and Bernard lost one fight after that in 20 years to Roy Jones. And Farad Pinchbeck knocked out Clinton Mitchell in the Empire State Games. But yeah, back to Mike. Yeah, it was a lot of stories. I took a lot of pictures with Mike. I see him because he's from the Catskills. I'm living up in Albany, so he transitions. He's always goes to the Turner Stone, and he's always moving around, Mike. And like I said, he's a great guy. He's good for boxing. He was something special, and like I said, he's the man. He's still the man today because I actually really quickly, so you guys, I brought him out of retirement to fight Bob Sapp about 5 years ago. And what happened was Eddie Mustafa was saying, Mike is not fighting. So me and my man Terry Hollis was putting the fight together. So we got a contract and the money together to fight Bob Sapp. In some kind of way, I went away. I was away. So then Snoop Dogg came in, and that's when he fought the Roy Jones fight. But that was my deal with Mike Tyson to fight Bob Sapp in 2018. I have the contract. He was getting $10 million. So he got the same $10 million to fight Roy Jones in the exhibition. And it was
Hey,
good.
Miles, I got a question.
Yeah.
I mean, since you mentioned Michael Hunter, like I've been looking for Michael Hunter. I know he's got top level skill, and I feel like he needs to get his get back against Usyk. Do you know if Michael Hunter is a backup for any of those fights that are happening over in Saudi, since he's like a top heavyweight? I mean, I feel like since Anthony, you know what I mean?
Yes. Well, what we're doing now, we're trying to get him back in the ring because that's one of the biggest problems with Mike Hunter. Nobody wants to fight him. We've been reaching out for everybody. We're trying to fight Joey DeWaco. This guy, he fought on last month or 2 months ago in December. Then he had a kid from New Jersey. They keep turning us down. Nobody wants to fight Michael Hunter because if you lose to Mike, you fall off the ladder of getting a shot at the title. So he has a blessing and a curse. He's good because he's a great fighter, but he's bad because nobody won't fight him. So we're going to change that, myself and Nurmo, in the next week or two to get him a fight, hopefully on the February 20th card with Demetrius Salita up in Detroit. And then we're going to get him another fight after that. Then we'll get him eliminated, and he'll be forced to have a title fight. So answering your question is that, yes, Mike will be in the picture within the next 3 to 6 months for a title shot at the heavyweight championship of the world.
Was that was the same Mike that was in the Combat League, right?
Team Combat.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah,
And it's the fight that beat the same Michael Hunter that beat my fighter Kim Dubeku Boykin in the Olympics in 2008. So I had Kim Dubeku Boykin. I was working with him between 2011, 12, whenever he turned pro to like 17, 18. I was working with Kim Du. Kim Du was a good heavyweight from upstate, but Mike was like a flashier heavyweight, meaning like he was he could get it done. Mike is like a assistant in the ring. But when Mike puts his mind to it, nobody can beat him in the ring. Mike Hunter, nobody will be able to beat him. Now I don't know about Father Time in the next 4 or 5 years, but right now that's why nobody wants to fight him. So they're waiting until he falls off, he gets all the ring rust, but you're not going to beat Mike. Watch, you'll see. So yeah, he's the same guy, but the Combat League, all that's nice, but I'm talking about the pro fights. Right. That's what we're looking for. The combat stuff is just to put money in your pocket, just to stay active, stay sharp. But we're looking for the pros. That's where it counts.
Now, Miles, you said that you got into boxing in the 80s. It seems like in the early 2000s is when you really put in a lot of work. Do you see? Well, we all do see, but from your perspective, what is the biggest difference between the early 2000s in boxing and right now, 2024?
Well, it's very simple. 25 years ago, everybody fought everybody from, the tail end of the Hearns, Leonard, Duran era, which only one that didn't get shot was my man Mike McCallum. Now everybody's doing the cherry picking. They don't want to let the zero go. They want to fight for sure wins. And not everybody, but a lot of the guys don't want to take a chance because that's how they had the round robin. If you remember years ago, everybody fought each other, even Ali and Frazier, because once you lose one fight, you lose. Mm-hmm. Just move on. It's not like you lost 5 or 6 in a row. And these guys see what it is. It's the anomaly what happened with Floyd Mayweather Jr., where he didn't lose. He made $1 billion in the ring, and everybody's trying to follow that motto, which will never happen again, period. And that's serious. I'm not trying to douse anybody's dreams because either somebody's going to beat you or you're going to have a bad night and you're going to lose. They all lose. Rocky, he came along in an era where he did good, but he came along in an era right before the Sonny Listons and those guys, those terrorists. Even Floyd would have gave him problems. He moved. And people don't understand boxing. Floyd, Rocky Marciano retired when he was 32 years old. Look it up. He's 32. That's not a knock on him because he beat everybody in front of him, but he beat aging champions like Eddie Charles and Joe Louis. If he had fought those guys in his prime, he could have never beat the Browns bomber. Not because he wasn't a good fighter, but same thing what happened with Joe Louis. As you get older, you start slipping. Jersey Joe, we can just go on and on. So yeah, just to answer your question, really, nowadays these guys, not that they don't want to fight, they want to fight the short fights. Nothing really risky. That's the problem. But back then, those guys fought everybody. They lost the fighter here, but they all came back. Like Holyfield, the real deal. he had several losses, but he fought everybody. He fought Riddick Bowe 3 times. Riddick Bowe even had some loss when he lost to him. You know, but he avenged it. But my point is, everybody loses. Not that you got to lose, but Floyd, he just ran into a perfect storm. And that's what the problem is with these fighters today. They want to run into the perfect storm and follow that model. It's not a bad model to fight easy fights, make a lot of money. Who wouldn't want to do that? But that's the difference between 2000 and 2024, going on 25.
That's
25
what
years.
I'm saying about Deontay Wilder all these weeks, guys. I've been saying that about Deontay. Y'all been saying it. And Miles put the hammer to the nail right there.
Yeah.
Certainly.
Yeah, listen, I know my stuff, gang. Listen, anything you want to know about boxing, that's why they call me aficionado. Listen, I don't know exactly who's going to win.
Hey, Juan, Mike, big salute. Thank you, guys.
Oh yeah, salute. Hey, I had a real quick question there, Miles. Josh here for 86 Boxing. What do you think of this? Yes, since you've been around, the shift more to streaming now. You have the Showtime, HBOs of the world. They're out of the game now. Everything is moving towards streaming. Amazon is getting in the mix here. I heard rumors Netflix may ultimately get into boxing or live sports at some point. You think that increases the opportunities compared to the bigger networks being like the marquee spots back in the day a little bit?
Yes and no, because what's going to happen if they start streaming and Netflix and all those guys pick it up, it'll be more boxing and people can get more interest. So in a way, it would be like a little bit of a blessing, because if you can just click on your TV and put it on, now you can see it. That's how it used to be. This is before you guys. I don't know if you go back to Wild World of Sports, ABC, NBC. They had fight nights, even when Ali used to sell called Saturday night fights. They had fights on every week. So now they rarely have them on, so it's kind of hurting. So the streaming could possibly help it. We'll see in time, but I'm hearing through the grapevine that some things are going on where the boxing is coming back with certain, like ESPN hasn't left it. A couple other people, I think Fox Sports. So it hasn't completely died, but all you really need is a great fighter to resurrect it, like my man Devin Haney, he's there. There's Tank Davis. There's Shakur, we say he's retiring, but he's not. Then you got this kid, Camille Mouton. This kid is something special. Let me tell you something, gang, and I want y'all to understand. Here's a kid, 17 years old. My man Fareed has him. Real good guy from Brooklyn. This kid is 2-0 or 3-0 now, but his first fight, he fought a kid 4-0 with 3 knockouts. He knocked him out in the first round. Then he fights another guy 3-0 with 3 knockouts. He knocks him out in the first round. People don't do that anymore. Like, this is an anomaly that's coming on with this kid. Fighters don't do that. They're looking for a guy 1-4, 2-5, 0-10. They don't want to fight any tough guys. But you got to take guys like that and take a shot. I personally wouldn't have done it with my fighter, but I really take my hat off and bow to that, because those are big onions to do something like that. Fight a kid 17 up against a 4-0 with 3 knockouts, and you knock him out, and then you fight a guy 3-0 with 3 knockouts, you knock him out. You got something special with this kid. See, that's what's going to bring boxing back when you bring kids along like that. Camille Mouton, he's in the Mayweather gym.
Yeah, Mayweather took all of his mic time after the fight. He interrupted my man when he was speaking, and he took his shine away.
He's pushing him though. He's pushing him good.
Mayweather was talking. That's what you're talking about?
Yeah, man. I mean, my dude had an amazing performance, and then Mayweather gets on the mic and starts talking about himself and what type of questions to ask. Like,
yeah. Well, you know what? In the next 5 or 10 fights, when this kid finds his way, he'll realize who he is, and he won't have to go through that no more. I mean, it's just he's 17, and being around Mayweather, I guess. I don't know exactly what happened, why, and I get you what you're saying. You're right. Yeah, I heard Mayweather was talking about, I'm great. Yeah, we get that, but this is this kid's turn, and he is great because and I'm talking Mayweather. All of them didn't fight those kind of fights early on. And I'm Ali. Nobody took on a guy, because Ali fought Tony Hunt after his first fight. He was a decent fighter, but he was nobody special. Not knocking Ali. Ali was considered the greatest. I don't know who Sugar Ray fought, but he fought 100 years ago. So I didn't look that up. But this kid here is going to be something good. Trust me. I've been doing this a long time. For 45 years. This kid is going to be something. Off the chart. If he stays out of trouble, don't get involved with girls, don't get involved with drugs and all this. If he stays focused, and he's a Gemini like me, so I know he's going to be good. He'll be 18 in June. Watch.
Yeah. Nice. Jose Diaz, you got any questions for Miles, man? He's been in the game a long time. You see him all over the screen. Here's pictures of him with Iron Mike, Evander Holyfield, Floyd Mayweather, even the newer stars, man. I seen him with Berlanga. I see you with everybody, Miles, man. That's pretty dope, man. You got a nice collection, bro.
Yeah, my man Barack, he was with me in Holyfield.
Oh, wait, he's Cuban. I seen you with Frank Sanchez, man. That's a good friend of Jose's right here. Yeah, he knows Frank really well.
Yeah.
I was
When you paycheck 20+ years, you'll run across a few people. Like I said, my daughter's involved with Matchroom. You know, she does the travel, she does the booking, she speaks Spanish, and she does the talking for them, like not Ventura says. She's the interpreter. She's the interpreter for them. So she does it all. So that's my daughter Barbara Brittany. Everybody knows her. She likes to stay low key in the background. She's not like me. She don't do a lot of talking. She says, "Daddy, don't talk about me," so I'm gonna talk about her. I love her.
Hey, does she have a connection with Ben Whitaker?
I'll die for my daughter. I don't care.
What do you say about Whitaker?
Does she have a connection to him?
Yeah. You mean Mayweather or Pernell Whitaker?
Ben Whitaker. He just fought on Saturday.
Oh, I mean, did he fight for Matchroom?
He's from the UK. Yeah.
Yes, she does, because she did a show out in Vegas on Saturday night. So yes, she has a connection with these guys. Yes, to your question, she does.
She does. It's obvious.
What's the best fight that you ever went to? Because I know that you went to a lot of fights, man. I could see that you've been ringside at a ton of fights. What's the best fight you ever went to?
You asking me what's the best fight?
Yeah, best fight you were in attendance for. Most memorable, best night of your life, man, at a boxing match. Which match was it? I've seen that you've been to a bunch.
Yes, I have, and that's a good question because I went to a lot. Let me hold off on that. Let me think that, because I don't want to say the wrong one, because you're right, there was some goodies. I mean, some real thrillers. Okay, I gotta say Deontay, when he fought in the Garden about 4 or 5 years ago, I think he knocked out the Dominic Brazil in the first round.
Yeah.
That was memorable, and he came out to the ring and seen me. I think I just a picture where he came out and hugged me. I have the Mets jacket on. Did I send you that picture?
Yeah. I seen it. Yeah.
He actually came out of the ring. He came over. He was on national TV, HBO, Showtime, whatever was carrying it. And everybody called me and said, "Miles, I saw you on TV," because Deontay came out and hugged me.
Nice. Oh, that's nice. Right after a big knockout.
And also when my man Pinchbeck fought in the Garden in 1986, he fought Domingo Molina. They put the camera on me because I was telling people that he's going to come back because Domingo dropped him in the second round. And he got up and knocked him down in the fourth round. And then the announcer said, I think this is one of the rounds of the year. That's when Hagler, Holmes, Tyson, all those guys was fighting. This is 86, 87. So I remember that at Madison Square would have felt for him. Domingo Molina against my man Farad Pinchbeck. It was a good fight. So those two, because I was ringside both times, and they put the camera on me both times. Mm-hmm. So I went to tons of fights, but those are the two that stand out now that you asked. And from there, I was at the Paulie Maggiani when he lost to Broner. I mean not Broner, when he lost to Sean Porter, and I also was there when he beat Zab Judah. Zab should have won that fight because Zab was fooling around and Paulie, pulled away and just was too far ahead. Those are another two good fights.
Hey Miles, I see that you hang around a lot of people and hang out with Tim's dad right here, Tim Witherspoon. We got Tim Witherspoon Jr. on the panel with us. And have you ever? What's your experience? Have you ever met Tim Sr.?
Of course, it's my man. He was a king, and that's the man, Tim. He sparred with Ali when he was the youngster.
A little king. He's big. Big person.
We did a show earlier this year. Me, Bruce Gass, and him. Did Bruce tell you about the show we did?
Oh, he saw it. Absolutely, man.
Okay.
Me, you, and Tim, we tore the internet up that night, bro. I think we had a million views on that show.
That was good. It was good.
Hey, Miles, I got a question about I got to get back to this UK thing because Eddie Hearn just had his first promotional event where, you know, his fighters and things were at the top of the card in Vegas, and they had British announcers kind of like, I don't know, it felt like they was just pulling for their guys. You know what I mean? How do you feel about the UK coming to America and taking over Vegas?
Well, what happens is just like anything. You ever heard the expression "cash rules"?
Yeah.
So they're the one that's got splashing the cash around. So what happens is they're catering, and I'm just guessing. I don't know. I wasn't there. They're catering to where the money's going. So if you're paying to play, you have to do what they want. It's their show. Not that it's right or wrong, but I understand the position they're taking because they're actually putting up their dough to do what they need to do. As they say, the do re mi, because cash is king, or the golden rule, always with the gold rule. So that's what's going on. But Eddie is, you know, putting on shows like my daughter said, they're doing at least a show a month, and they're putting on real fights. They're not like jobbing around. Like, and I'm not putting out any other guys. I know that the fighting game is like not a dying business, but when MMA came in, this, that, and the third, it kind of put, you know, a little crimp in it. But Eddie's just moving right along and just going. And then now the Saudi and the Dubai guys are putting up. It's almost like the golfers. You know, the money's being splashed around. So, and this is good for the fighters because the fighters need a little pick me up, like a shot in the arm, because they're not getting fights. That's why a lot of shows get canceled or for whatever reason. You got to keep these guys going because they got to put food on the table. You know, it's a tough thing because any day it could be your last fight. Like the G-Man, what happened to him? He's a vegetable. You know, Wilfred Benitez, these guys, these great legends have got their brains beaten in there, and now, you know, they got the. It's sad, but you know, that's the boxing game. But anyway, to answer your question really quickly, I mean, I don't have a thing against it one way or the other, but my daughter's with them, so I mean, maybe they are a little over the top going for their guys, but vice versa. If we were over there, we'd be rooting for our guys. So you can't blame them. So again, you know, it's like, where do you draw the line at? So maybe they should be a little more subtle on how they do that, but it is what it is. But I understand what they're doing. They're pulling for their guys.
I mean, you always follow the money, right? No matter what. That's to make your answer a little bit.
That's one of the announcers said. The money, it's always about the money. When they say, "Oh, yes, it is," it's always from anything. It comes down to the do re mi. Cash rules. Cash is king. When you got that, it makes it's like if you go to court and you get in the jam, you got a public defender, you got trouble. But if you got a paid lawyer, everything changes. I don't care what you did. I mean, not nothing, but you know, it really works in your behalf when you have a little bit of capital.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, Miles, we see a lot of big fights heading to Saudi Arabia now, and they're shelling out a ton of money. What do you think of that?
And that's what I was just talking about with the golfers. So they're taking the pay what they did to the golfers. They were crying at first, "Oh, this is wrong," but now people start thinking, "Hey, because these guys over here don't want to pay," or they want to tighten up the purse strings and just give them little pennies or just give them some dribblings and the droppings. Where they're tossing it around. So I think it's great because now everybody can make money. It'll force these guys to do the right thing. So not saying you can pay like they pay, but give them something favorable so they can stay. When you don't give them nothing or you're fighting 1 or 2 cards a year for the big fight, that's not helping people or the small guy eat. Even the small time promoters, they want to eat. So those guys over there are splashing it around, so everybody's going to eat. I've heard no complaints about the money over in Saudi Arabia or Dubai. Nobody complains.
You know, they sent Tank. They called him and they said he wanted 2 Ferraris, right? And Tank, you know what they do? Tank, what color you want them? I got the video.
Yeah, that's what hey, listen, man, send me a couple of Ferraris, and then if you don't come, they're gonna send them people after you.
So they called them and go, "What color did they want? And what color did he want?"
No. no, these guys are going to do the right thing because you can't make this kind of money anywhere. So why would you cut your hand off despite you wouldn't do cut your nose despite your face? That's crazy because if you do kind of stiff them, then your name will be mud in the industry and you won't be able to get anything because next time you look for a fight, people say, hey, they gave you a Ferrari, you didn't show up.
Yeah.
So no. They don't mind if you're a blue chip fighter or you're somebody special, they'll front you or give you something, but you got to show up. You can't do that. That's a no.
How do you get PBC to buy into that? I mean, it seems like, with the whole Amazon Prime market, how do you get them to buy into the Saudi money? If money rules, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think they have negotiating power with the Saudis like that.
Well, I think I'm just guessing they'll bend because look at anything. Everybody wants to jump into bed and get a little peace. Who wouldn't want to see? Okay, because you got to start somewhere. And PBC is say, okay, let's work with them some kind of way where we can stream it or how we got to go. I don't know the logistics how it works, but there's a couple of promoters like Demetrius is working over there. Demetrius Salida, he's working over there. Some kind of way, he'll figure out a way to involve PBC and everybody can make money because he's a promoter. So I'm just explaining to you how it works. I don't know all the particulars, but once a promoter figures it out, the Aram, Frank Warren, there's a whole bunch of guys that are working. So they'll figure out how to make everybody happy. But it's just my opinion. I'm not 100% how it works, but I'm pretty sure when you're splashing around that, people can come to some kind of agreement.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, the places over there, they're paying so much more. Now
Yeah, Saudis. Hey, I heard Tyson Fury's getting fined $10 million. What was the actual purse, anyways, man? Is that a part of the purse or what the hell?
No. Here's the deal. If either fighter pulls out of this fight, $10 million will be deducted from their purse, and that's the only way they can lawfully do it right there. But
how big is this purse that they're getting? Damn, bro, is that big?
Astronomical. It's astronomical.
Yeah.
But taking $10 million out of it is I don't know, man. What else can my brother the Sheik say right now? You can't send the arm breakers in there like Don King used to do. You have to use the pen is mightier than the sword these days. So you have to amend the contract like that. But that's a good idea because I want to see that fight happen. I don't care if Tyson Fury disappears from the face of the earth after that, but I would like a legitimate unification for the undisputed heavyweight championship. It's been long overdue now, man. Since Lennox Lewis 20 some odd years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So come on, let's go. This is boxing. What would the NFL do if there was one Super Bowl every 20 years?
All right.
Yeah, you got 32 billionaires
baseball soccer.
playing ping pong.
Oh, I played ping pong for years because when I was in high school, it's high coordination.
32 billionaires playing ping pong.
No. I was not in just practicing to hit baseballs. I was a baseball player. But I'm telling you guys this. The thing is, Alexander Usyk pulled out now. Who should he fight? Or you know what? Straight Fury. Sorry.
I heard Hrgovic. I've been hearing.
Let me just interject. The kid that beat Fury, even though they robbed him, he got $10 million for that fight, but now he's getting $20 million to fight Joshua. And it's unprecedented. He's a guy that had no pro fights, had no boxing experience. I mean, MMA, wrestling, whatever he did, I don't know. But to get $10 million for your first fight, actually win, but you get robbed. But then you're fighting Joshua. He's getting $20 million now.
Well, Miles, that's like a crossover star. That's kind of like when Fury went into the WWE. He received millions and millions of dollars, and he never wrestled before. So it's not the skills you possess; it's the popularity you bring and the celebrityism you bring. That's the way fucking business is now. You know what fight I want to see? Believe it or not, man, I want to see Deontay Wilder and Jake Paul go at it for the bag. They can both make $1 million. And think about it, bro. You know,
You better have
that's,
an ambulance.
that could be a pretty close fight.
What?
My money would be on Wilder because Wilder hits him with that devastating right hand.
Wilder hasn't. Who's he hit with that right hand in the past fucking 10 years, man? 20 years, maybe. I mean, you know, I don't think Wilder wants to fight anymore. He's a hippie, bro. He wants to do ayahuasca. Wilder's all loving his heart. He don't want no bodies. Let him make the money. Jake Paul, he's gonna bring in $1 million just for his fucking name. Yeah, I would say the talent level right now is pretty much equal with both of them, man. I'd like to see the fight. I think it would be huge. Hey,
Jake Paul to the concession stands.
Bruce, what's in that green dragon tonight, my man?
no, bro. But what? Who would you rather see Jake Paul fight?
I like to see him fight a real boxer.
What's Deontay Wilder?
Real fighter, exactly. Anybody that he's supposed to fight Hakeem Rockman Jr., but something happened with the weights and but that don't count him anyway.
What's the matter?
Philip, Tim. I just posted that video the other day. I found it. Hey, Miles. Yo, Miles. Hey, brother. Tim Witherspoon, man. Last year we were almost setting up a fight with Hakeem Rockman Jr. It'd be the battle, the Sons of Legends. We were trying to set it up, Miles. And we were calling his ass out over here, bro. He got pissed and he didn't like it, man.
Doug Tim.
I'm sorry that happened. We can still get
well, you know, respect to the Rockman family. All of them, man. He's got all the brothers. They're all good.
We're friends again, bro. That was just a little internet.
It was internet, but we were trying to set up my co-host. We're trying to get him to fight him.
It's definitely behind me.
Yeah, we couldn't. We couldn't get
I was doing celebrity boxing. I was doing Border Wars. We were fighting last year. Now we're like OGs. We're like, man, fuck.
I had 3 shows set up, Miles. I made thumbnails. I had the time slot. I was ready to go 3 times. Tim Jr. was on there all the time. As soon as Tim got off, freaking Hakeem would jump on. It was like, what the fuck is this?
It's a war in here, bro. And I never seen Tim.
We did the only thing we could do, man. We did it. I called him on the same number we called you on, and bango, man. We got the 2 heads together in here, and I think it was our most highly rated Tim and Tim show we did in the last 2 years, bro.
It was crazy, man.
But we're over that, man.
We're over it.
Yeah, that's a memory. It's probably a year ago, man. We're over that shit.
Well, 2024 is wide open right now.
Yeah, we're done fighting, bro.
It's going to be Sharif's year, bro. Sharif Rockman is the man, bro.
Sharif is coming up.
Yeah,
go
check out the show I did with Sharif, bro. I did an interview with him about a week ago, and man, great kid. He's got the hunger. He's got the dedication. He's got the pedigree. I mean, keep your eye on Sharif Rockman. He's a fucking super welterweight. And right now that division is hot, bro. He's got some big names to fight. Is he a super welterweight? Yeah, man. Super welterweight or super middleweight? What is he?
Super welterweight. He's probably gonna go up to middleweight easily. As an amateur, beating everybody, so he can handle the 160s.
Yeah.
But to close, guys, any more questions? Because I got my plate full. I got a zillion things to do. I'd love to be on the show for 2 more hours. I'm moving out to Vegas soon and get things riled up, get things started, bring all the fighters, and bring boxing back like it used to be. That's what I'm looking to do.
Exactly.
Hey, Miles, I'll call you this week, okay, brother?
Hey, much love, Miles. I really appreciate your time, man. It's an honor to speak to a legend like yourself, bro. Thank you, bro.
And next time I got to get in there face so people know who I am. Remember, the boxing aficionado, Miles Winston Bailey.
Miles,
you guys follow him on Facebook, Miles.
Appreciate
it.
That's my buddy Miles, man. Definitely a true character in this game, man. We need people like Miles.
Oh yeah, certainly.
I got Tim Casimiro in the house.
Oh yeah.
Hey, my friend Joseph, what's happening, brother?
I'm pretty good. I just don't want to butt into your conversation here. So
we just finished our interview. Perfect timing, bro. We always like when you pop in, bro. You give us updates on Casimiro, what's going on. your war that's going. You had me laughing today, bro, so hard that my fucking sides were hurting, bro. I sent it to Bruce. I sent that
Everyone's
video.
crazy.
I sent it to Bruce.
Everyone's getting crazy about me, huh?
Yeah, Bruce, did you get that video I sent you on Facebook? You
Especially
made a
that
video
ringer.
earlier. You made a
Especially
video.
that ringer.
I'll check it out. I'll go find it, man.
It's pretty funny, man. He did like a, I don't know, he's good at editing, but people were talking shit about him, so he made like a little video. it's hilarious, bro.
Oh, you have to see this video. Watch. I'm gonna drop it to you
Here,
guys.
you can share your
Tell me
screen
what
on here. You know how to share it on the StreamYard?
This
Like,
is tell me what you guys think about this, okay? This is very crazy. And
Crazy.
Skywalker, huh?
We like crazy.
This is really very alarming to us. And you know this person. This is crazy, man. I can't believe it's on public.
Oh, man.
he's been warring, bro, and there are people I know and I'm friends with, and it sucks, man. Everybody's like, I'm in the, I'm here for the boxing, man. I love everybody, respect everybody, man. I try to stay like you know what I mean. Out of the beef,
Watch that one.
His buddy,
I dropped
man.
the link. Watch that.
Here, how do I play that? Or how can you
Yeah,
share the screen?
put it up on the screen, bro. Want me to see if I can do it?
Present it. Watch it present. And share
All
your
right.
screen.
Yeah, you can present it.
Here,
I can convert it in English.
Yeah, I'll
That
add
is
it.
Silver Boys. He's the right hand guy of Silver of Gibbons.
Sean Gibbons, right? That's MP Promotions.
And they're pretty much running the Philippines with Champ Money. Oh, Mark is calling me the promotion, and there's a good news with Casimiro. Shit. Hey, Mark, can you hop into Skywalker's channel? I'm here right now. We're chilling. Are you busy at work? Okay, I'll call you in a minute. Okay, bye.
That's Mark Gillespie, right? Yeah, he's big. He's big in Filipino boxing.
Check this out, Skywalker. I got it up here for you if you want.
Okay, nice. Here, I got it now.
All right.
Just give me a sec, Bruce. Let me pull it up.
We got that footage like 2 days ago because he was talking shit about me.
It's better to speak with your fist.
There's no audio.
Oh, there's no audio, Bruce?
Oh, you're muted.
Oh, hang on. Let me do it again.
Joseph Ramos, happy birthday sa'yo, bro. Isang taon na lang, senior citizen ka na. Yan. Dun sa ating kaibigan, member ng Gibbons Cartel, Joseph Ramos, happy birthday sa'yo, bro. Isang taon na lang, senior citizen ka na. Yan.
That's it. So,
What's that?
so what he's trying to say there that he was saying hi to a person who had a birthday, and his name is Joseph Ramos, and he was saying that he was part of the member of a Gibbons Cartel.
Yeah.
Cartel.
Gibbons.
Yeah, that's what he said. That's what he said. You heard it from his voice.
Sean Gibbons Cartel.
I was like, what? What is this? That's
Hey, show them the video that you made earlier, bro. Where they're talking shit about you and shit. What you deal with?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that one is in English. That one is in English.
that one's funny, bro. Let's play that one. Joseph.
No, Damien, thank you.
I'm telling you guys, Filipinos are more crazier than Americans.
Good evening, everyone.
There you go.
Oh, good evening.
There's the link, Skywalker. This is the funny one.
Here, this is the one I was laughing at earlier, right? Here, where's it at?
If you guys think you're having a problem with American version boxing industry, oh man, watch the Filipino fight boxing.
Hey, Bruce, can you play that second link real quick? That one's hilarious, man. That one you guys will laugh.
These are people from
It's in
America,
English.
bro.
It's in English. The next
These are
one.
the people. These are people from America. Can you imagine this?
Well, wait a minute, we saw that one already. Let me
They throw spit. They spitting shit on me. People from America.
I'm
Did
looking.
would any of you guys watch the fight with the hearing impaired guy?
Yeah.
What the
That
fuck,
that was amazing, bro. Big underdog
Oh,
Williams, right? Julian
wow.
Williams.
Julian.
Silent. What do they call him?
Man,
Silent.
I have a crazy word with Casimero, guys. You just don't understand. Defending Casimero. I mean, the people who defend Casimero before, everyone is talking shit to me, and everyone wants to kick my ass at my house, throwing my numbers, my personal house address, my office, everything. And then now they want to beat my ass.
It's
I
all
counted
the
like 9
hate that he
people.
gets as a content creator.
Try the second video.
Hey, Joseph got a pop in chat, bro.
There is no second video. There's only one video.
I sent it. Sorry, I sent it to the private chat.
Oh,
Private.
Oh, I see.
My bad.
Oh. Let me go see what I can do here, man. Hey, wait a
Okay,
second.
this comment has failed to post to Bruce Boxing Jazz and more.
Yeah. It's coming up, bro. Just give me a second, man. I've got to.
Let me give you guys a little input because I learned something a couple of weeks ago. This is because of Ate Grace. Do you guys know the difference between being on a StreamYard and being on a YouTube alone? See the difference? No. Do you guys know the difference?
I do.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
What's the difference? The chats.
You can invite people to the panel.
Nope.
You can't do that on a regular YouTube.
Nope. This is what I realized. If you type direct onto the YouTube, for some reason, if your account is not right or not good or are not authentic, it will not show on StreamYard.
Oh yeah.
Okay, you guys. I want you guys to remember that.
Tim, I have a way to fix that.
I got that ready to go for you, brother.
All right, let me put it on, Bruce.
Bruce, take care.
All right,
See you
Jose.
later.
Appreciate you, Jose.
Yeah, see you, Jose, bro. See you next week, man.
This video, Ernest, you're gonna laugh. Bruce, I sent this one earlier to you.
Okay.
Guys,
Ready?
before we get started,
Like I said, motherfucker, I'm not done with you, Joseph. I am not done with you, you cocksucker. This is nothing. This is nothing, you cocksucker. Nothing. You gotta remember me for the rest of my fucking life and your life. You gotta live a long life, you cocksucker. Because I want you to suffer. Every time you look at your fucking self in the mirror, motherfucker, you're looking at a pile of shit. That's why all that shit is happening to you. Very fucking 3 years of 2020, you cocksucker.
What in the psychedelic cooking is going on here, bro?
That's all the shit talk that he gets, bro, all the time. He
This dude made a psychedelic roasting video.
I'll tell you exactly what they do. Every time they get mad, they send one of those and they put on. I've got like 3. Tim, I'm gonna send them to you. And that guy says, "I'll buy you a Ferrari, a Mercedes, and everything." All my answers were, "I like women. I like women. I like food." And now they sorry.
Hey Joseph, you better not let him headbutt you.
Trust me, this is my cousin. Trust the father. I have 3. You guys will crack up at the other 2.
Bro, what just happened?
Like 3 or 4 of my best friends, 30 years.
Go!
Hey,
That's Casimero world.
Man, this show just took a left turn.
That's Casimero world, bro.
I'm not.
Jose was trying to talk through that shit. That shit was laughing.
Yeah, bro. My life, I just want to help Casimiro. Look what happened to me. The whole world hates me.
Oh Lord.
Fuck.
That was a trip.
Don't get close to Casimiro, bro. The whole world's gonna hate you.
Holy shit, bro.
For real.
Don't get close.
Damn, Joseph, man. You be making some tripped out shit, bro.
Dude, that's nothing. We got more. Dude, they talk shit to me for 1 year.
I'll send you some little messages that are like shorts. As my buddy doing the same thing too. But that's my friend, bro. I don't have a complex. So as long as you don't touch my family, there's no problem.
Exactly, right? Do whatever you want. Just don't. The problem is here's the thing, Bryce. They don't touch my family, but they talk shit with my wife and my wife's private parts. What the fuck was that? I'm gonna make you guys listen. I'm not done with the video. These are private parts first. Yeah.
Joseph's been at war lately, guys.
Part 1 of 20 or 100.
Joseph's at the internet war, bro.
No, I'm gonna call my friend on the other line. I go, bro, what'd you just do? No, but that's my buddy.
Drink a lot of water. That's all I get to say, bro.
I don't know what happened to the boxing world, bro.
Jose, that's your friend, Jose?
Yeah, but no, he's a friend of mine, and him and his wife always are bothering me. Always.
Man,
let's talk about that fight card. Did you guys watch the whole? All right, we got Conor Benn, Pete Dobson, man, and then we had Boatsy and Aziz, man. Those were both the main events, 2 different cards, both on at the same time. Did you watch it? No.
I watched the Conor Benn fight. Not Conor, but Conor Benn. I keep thinking, is it Conor Benn or Nigel Benn? Because these father-son combinations. He left already, didn't he? My brother, terrible Tim Jr. But yeah, man, it's weird because one of the fights. First of all, they were both UK fights, but the Benn fight was fought in Las Vegas because Conor Benn just got that. He just went through that bullshit and with the clomidine, the PED shit in England, and it's still lingering. So he would have had to jump through hoops to get his boxing license there. So Eddie Hearn said, "Fuck it, I'm going to go to Las Vegas. I'm going to show it where it's going to be 5 o'clock in the afternoon on the East Coast.
I'll see you there.
Used to be, and it's going to be prime time in England." So Eddie was smart. He killed 2 birds with 1 stone. But they ran it head to head with the fucking Buatsi, man.
Yeah.
And that fight was a pretty good fight. I was trying to watch both of them, but my wife fed me at the same time, so I couldn't. I could watch only one. I watched the Benn fight, and Conor Benn didn't show me a lot, bro. I was expecting a lot more from him. He looked like he looked mediocre. What is he? 154 pounder.
147. It was 147.
Yeah, man. He definitely didn't shut that pack. And he's lucky he got the decision, bro. He really was. And the guy that he fought, Pistol Pete, he was in a lower class. He didn't have any sustained offense. His defense was mediocre. He just had a really good chin, and he could take. He had a lot of tenacity to him. But Conor Benn, he outclassed him, but he should have done more. He should have shined in that fight. So it was like meh. And Boatsy, I caught the end of the fight, and I watched the highlights of it, and that was pretty interesting, man. What was that kid's name that he beat there?
Aziz.
A British Commonwealth. Yeah, it was basically mostly Euro level fighters yesterday. The only American on the card I could remember was
the best fight I seen yesterday was Ben Whitaker, man. Even though the guy was a scrub that he was fighting, bro, I call him that because, man, that dude did not land shit on Ben Whitaker, but he was styling on him like Emmanuel August, doing a boots Ennis, just stepping back, spinning around, uppercut. He bopped him in the head like this, Bruce. He gave him a hammer with the, he caught him in the forehead. He's like,
I'm Emmanuel Augustus.
Excuse me,
I have a
Let me butt in
different
before I
opinion.
go, guys.
I have a different opinion about the
Let me butt in before I go,
Conor
guys.
fight. I
Go
think
ahead. Let me
people
get
are
my
not
beer real quick.
giving Pistol Pete, or they're not giving him enough credit. I studied some film on that guy. Man, he's a heavy-handed guy, and typically he throws a lot of uppercuts and uppercuts to the solar plexus as counter shots. Those take a lot out of a fighter. That's why Conor wasn't able to perform at the end of the later rounds, is because my man was going to his body heavy. He just didn't let his hands go enough. And Conor was way faster than him. You know what I mean? So
See, I saw him strong with the overhand right, but he didn't have a follow on him whenever he landed it, and it was more towards the end, because I think his plan was to gas Conor Ben to have him run out of have him stop blowing by the 5th or 6th round. But he sustained the fight. He did pretty good to the end. But I just thought he outclassed Pistol Pete. Pistol Pete was he was durable. He brought him there for a reason. But Conor Ben, I think he could have looked better. He could have been more impressive. And what was that? Was that his U.S. debut? I'm not sure. But he's in Vegas, man, on the big stage. I think he
fought the fight before at 154 here, I believe.
Well, he didn't impress me. So
54. Oh,
Let me butt in, guys, before I go. I have 4 things to tell you. I made a note, but the last one is very important because it has something to do with international. Okay, number 1, the things that you guys talk about. I know it's about boxing and people like this, boxers. The way I learn about these things, I've been here for 2 years now. Sometimes it's not really about the boxer. What makes a boxer great? It's really the promotion. What the promotion can give for the boxers, what they have, and make them popular. Okay, whether it's technically, what do you call this? Personal, they put it in there, or they're really good. Second, I will be going next month to Mexico. I'm only 30 minutes leaving away from Mexico, and there's a fight on sometime in March. So I'll see to it and do my best to give you guys a footage, especially boxer, what's his name? Skywalker. So I will be there live. See if I can give you guys live updates. And the third, there will be a big, very important announcement for Casimero. That's why we're so excited. I cannot tell you guys right now. And that's why I'm going to be go live. And the 4th things that you guys need to know. This is one very important. Skywalker, remember those time when Casimero lost the belt?
Yeah, against Butler.
Yes, it was under Probellum time. Probellum.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? Probellum is closed. Okay, Probellum is closed. It's been closed for like a year or something now. So what I'm trying to say is, if the company is closed, if I have a store, I have a company, I own my store. If my company's store and if I bankruptcy, who's gonna complain to me?
Right.
Peace, guys. Have a little thought. It's my good night. Guys.
Keep us updated. Let us know, man. Give us a heads up, man.
See you, Joseph.
Vince will be on that undercard of Casimero too, guys.
Wrong. I'm not gonna say much.
No. Oh yeah.
Zip, or I'll be in trouble.
But nothing's been. We haven't posted anything.
Yeah. Where is Vince? Where is Vince tonight, man? Vince is
he's got bad signal. I talked to him earlier.
Vince, they sent me the underground sparring, and he kicks someone's ass. He kicks someone's ass.
Let's just say they were Chinese and a part of a big camp. He
knows. How'd you know? How'd you know?
He sent me the videos. Yeah, Vince got some secret sparring, but he can't release it because
you can't release it. You guys can watch it later.
It's somebody special he was sparring with, and
he kicked his ass.
Hit him up on the messenger. He'll send you a clip.
Shout out to L Dub, bro.
Guys, you got a good night, and I'll talk to you guys another day.
Yeah, have a good night, bro.
But L Dub loves boxing so much, man. It could be 2 D-class fighters fighting each other somewhere, and that would be fire. Nobody loves their boxing like L Dub that I've seen on these YouTube streets, my bro.
He knows a lot, man. He knows all the rankings, and he's got his own website too. Ernest, he's pretty smart with it, like you, man. How Ernest is organized with his stuff.
LW, he's the lower
you want to give him a little taste of what you might be doing for?
No.
No.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's staying. That's staying close by when I tell him.
Ernest is in the works of doing something good with being.
Yeah, not telling. No.
Yeah, he's got something in the works though that might upgrade us, Bruce and 86 and Tim Witherspoon Jr. and the Tim and Tim show. You know what I'm saying?
Anything is an upgrade.
Yep, I'm keeping that one close by until it's ready to go, and then we'll discuss it. But we'll need somebody else to be up here on the panel because I don't take credit for anybody's work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm down to support though. You know what I mean? So I think we all got a lot of people there. We're not, we can all come together and figure something out.
Yeah.
Yeah, certainly. Okay, I want to get y'all's thoughts. What do you think of Tim Tszyu, Keith Thurman, that being announced?
Man, I've been wanting to talk about that for 3 weeks.
Right.
Okay, so I've revised my opinion about the fight. I think that the fight is. I don't like that Tim Tszyu is fighting Keith Thurman, but I like that Keith Thurman is fighting Tim Tszyu.
Gotcha.
If that makes sense. I don't want to take credit away from somebody because for Keith Thurman to go up to 154 and fight him, that's a huge risk. You know what I mean? That's a huge risk, but I don't think that even if he goes up there and does well, it's going to look good for him. I really wish he had just went to 154 and rematched Danny Garcia or fought Mendoza or fought any of those other 154 pounders. I really wish Jermell Charlo had just took the damn fight and gave Tszyu the opportunity that he earned, right? Yeah. But for Tim Tszyu, now I don't know, bro. Like, I mean, everybody's ducking him. We can't say because Lubin called out of the fight, right? So we can't say that Tim Tszyu is cherry picking a smaller guy because nobody wants to fight the guy. So my opinion is I think it's going to be a good fight for as long as it lasts.
Yeah. I think the inactivity with Keith Thurman is he was great. I give him his credit. He's a former world champion, but Tim Tszyu's on another level right now, bro, and he's staying active.
And Tim Tszyu likes to go to the body. Inactivity.
Yeah. Keith doesn't like that.
Thurman doesn't like body shots anyway. Inactive Thurman's going to like them even less. His hairline goes back as far as mine does, man. Keith Thurman he does not look like he's been well preserved. He looked more like he was really trying to sell the fight. He had that WWE carnival talk about him, I thought he might have referred to him as a jabroni or some shit like that, man. He was trying to. But when that bell rings, I think Tim Tszyu is gonna feel the fire. He's gonna outclass him. He's bigger than him naturally, and he's younger than him, and he's sharp right now too. He's been going through his opponents, man. He went through Mendoza and. Fuck, man, Charlo doesn't want to fight him. I think he's going to win. I think it's going to be an early fight. Thurman is lucky that he got the fight. He's going to make that bag he's been looking for, and he can go back up the mountains, play his flute, retire, and dig on life. That's how I see the fight.
You know what? Morel is already talking about, hey, if nobody fights me here, I'm going to 175.
Oh, yeah?
We were talking to him in Canal de Puma because Puma has my number. So he called me and he told me, can you believe this? He won't fight him on 168, right?
Yeah.
So let's go to 175.
Nice. Yeah. Salute to Quiqui coming in the house. Salute to the familia. Thank you for coming in.
Yeah, that would be a shame if Morel has to jump to 175 before getting one of these big names.
Right. Yeah. Yes.
Hey, did you guys hear the Pro Box interview? What Sean Porter's perspective on the Thurman versus Tszyu fight was?
I haven't seen that one.
for those who haven't heard, I want to shout out Sean Porter for this because Sean Porter says that Tim Tszyu is tailor-made for Keith Thurman's style, the come forward, in your face type. That's tailor-made for his style, and that Thurman could possibly walk Tim Tszyu into something. And that Tim Tszyu, on the other hand, is not that good of a boxer to be able to make Keith Thurman switch his style up. So Sean Porter thinks that Keith Thurman might actually finish Tim Tszyu based off of Keith's lateral movement and Tim Tszyu not being able to cut it off. I don't agree with it, but you got to respect Keith. You got to respect Sean Porter's opinion. He's been in the ring with the dude.
Yeah.
We got. You're speaking Tim Tszyu. You know who comes in the house? We got Carl the Crocodile Hunter Hansen coming.
Carl. Carl knows how that fight's gonna go.
My brother, man, salute, man.
Yeah, I probably got a KO4 right now if we asking.
Or less.
Yeah, that's going to be tough for Tim or for Keith, considering the inactivity and the fact that Tim does like the body work. So, tough sledding right there.
It's going to be bad if they put him in one of them Telemundo rings.
I'll shoot the link because on my phone I have TV, radio, radar, everything, but I have to disconnect my GPS. My wife always wants to know where I'm at.
Oh shit! Put that damn tracker on your car, bro. On your boat.
But when I took out the GPS, I disconnected it so she can. I think find a friend or whatever it's called to see where I'm at now. But let me tell you, look at Thurman. Thurman, I have more hair than Thurman. I'm 48.
Oh shit! Talking about his hairline. Hey, but an old Pac-Man beat him too, man. Pac-Man's 8th division world champion, man. I mean, he can't even in old age, man. But still, he beat Keith like.
Hey, George Foreman is bald headed.
Oh, he's gifted. That's a tough person, bro.
That was a good fight, bro. That was one of the most memorable fights, bro. Is when Pac-Man beat Keith Thurman, bro. Talking all that shit. Remember that?
Frank Sanchez's hairline look like it's doing one of them numbers too.
Doing good, but we're trying to fight. Find a fight. Nobody wants to fight him.
Yeah. That's the tough side of things.
I already told him already. At Boom, my buddy, he goes, we were on a live, and I said, just keep getting checks of whoever wants to fight you till you got a good fight. Because, hey, Miami is not cheap. So,
yeah.
I tell you, Morel is already, something's up with Morel. Check this out. The Munguia fight, he did good. He knocked that guy down 4 times, and in the 4th, he lost. Now, Benavidez, I don't know if he's going to 175. Yeah, I think he might go after Tim Tszyu or Billy. They're taking the fights away from Morel. So I send them a text. I don't know Benavidez, but in his post, I send them a thing, and I go, why don't you just fight Morel? Nobody has signed nothing of nothing. Incredible. It's like fighters that don't want to fight.
Hey, Keyshawn, his opponent this weekend is who? Ernest?
Who?
Who's Keyshawn fighting this week on Thursday? I mean,
1 second.
Pedraza.
Yeah,
Pedraza, huh?
The sniper.
The sniper.
Yeah,
bro.
but Pedraza is coming back down to 135 for the first time in a good little minute. I didn't, because we were talking about it a bit earlier. It didn't even dawn on me, but yeah, he's been fighting at 140 or 150, or I'm sorry, 140 the last I guess few years or whatnot. So he's going to be going back down. But Pedraza, he's tough. He's the sniper, as you say, and he can box. He's skilled. But yeah, I wonder how the weight things is going to be. And then, of course, he's been in some wars.
That's true. Look at what happened to Roy Jones Jr. Went to an upper weight, on the way back down, lost all his fights.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The thing is, look, now we have another 140 coming from Cuba. And He's good, but I told these guys they fight three rounds. They gotta train for 15. They gotta train for 20 rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm telling you, Andy's gonna come, but Andy needs at least 5 or 7 more fights. You know, 5, 10 fights more. But Andy's 29. You see, if you can fight twice a year, that'll be better. I think at least twice a year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ring.
Quick, how you say?
Salute.
Ernest,
You
what do you think about this? Sean PBC Porter.
what happened? Keith Thurman, if he wasn't hurt or anything, why didn't he fight for that amount of time? Of course, he's gonna get ring rust.
So, hey, Martin 9400. Basically, look. Hey, I didn't say I agreed with the guy. I was just putting that perspective out there because it's something different from what people are saying. To be honest, I actually went on the video myself and said that PBC threw a fish hook out there in the water with a thick tie on it, and Sean Porter hit on it to try to. So I mean, that's my opinion. Hey, like I said, I respect the guy's opinion. He got in the ring and fought him. So I mean, if he's just trying to swing some money Vegas's way, I mean, he is a sponsor for one of those gambling apps. So you know, he's a representative. So maybe he's just trying to get the odds to go a little bit differently. I don't know.
All you need to get is one of those paychecks. Imagine you got a Canelo paycheck, 30 million plus per fight. I don't need one. I need half of one. That's it.
Hey.
Canelo is laughing at everybody. I'm telling you. Forget about Canelo. He's laughing. That guy has like 20, 25 cars in his house. But when I went to Mexico, I go fishing, and I just told him, take me pictures. I'm not going to his house.
He's got cool style too for a commentator. You never know what Sean Porter's going to be wearing when he comes in, huh?
I don't want to start roasting the guy, but
see, that's what I didn't want to do because you know exactly what me and I can say.
Yeah. I like Sean, man. He's good for the sport.
He's good for the sport.
You know who did really good, man, guys? I want to bring that up, man. Is my brother Nonito Donaire, man. He did commentary on the Zone MVP for Jake Paul.
Okay.
And man, he did fucking great, bro. He did hella good on the commentary. He put a lot of his knowledge into the commentation.
Did you see the video of Nonito's children calling the fight?
His knowledge into the commentation.
That was fresh. Yeah, but you gotta get them at that age, you know.
Yeah.
You got Deontay Wilder started at 25, knocked out 42 fighters, knocked out everybody except this last guy, Parker.
Yeah.
And they're telling me he's not gonna go to Hall of Fame. Who's that kid? Of course he's going to Hall of Fame. I don't understand it.
Yeah.
Hey, we got Tio and Jermaine Ortiz fighting on Thursday. But we got some good cards this week.
And then Abdullah Mason's on the undercard. So is Javier Martinez. We got a lot of good prospects.
Tiger Johnson.
The card's good.
What's it gonna be, Tim?
Thursday, brother, and it's gonna be late night for you, bro. It'll be midnight my time, maybe 1 a.m. your time when they do their ring walk. So between 12 and 1 a.m., bro. That'll be the ring walk for Tio on East Coast. I'm Mountain Standard, so it'll be like I think it'll be like 11 or 12. I know it's 11 Pacific, so it'll be 12 my time. It might be 2 in the morning, shit, for the East Coast. I feel bad for you guys.
I'll be all right. I'm there.
Yeah, gotta check it out.
And the reason they're doing that is because the Super Bowl's on Sunday. Yeah, it's just to get more exposure. They're fighting out at Mandalay Bay in Vegas. So
we're not having a show next week, right?
Well, Sunday, nah, we can't do it on Super Bowl Sunday, but we could do it on Monday if you want to do it on Monday.
But you got
Monday night. Yeah, there's no Monday Night Football or nothing either. So
next week is the Super Bowl?
This
Yeah.
coming Sunday, Bruce. That's why they're doing the fight Thursday.
Oh, no, I don't watch that.
Yeah. But Lopez Ortiz should be a good fight. Both look to be in top shape. And Ortiz, I'm interested in seeing how he looks. I lean towards Teofimo getting a decision, possibly something else, but it'll be good to see how Ortiz looks because he's shown that he can pretty much hang in there with anyone.
Yeah, shout out to Australia, man, doing their thing lately, man.
That's
Listen,
good.
2023 was a good year for Australia, sure, bro.
Did you look, Tim, go to El Puma's channel and he brings down where maybe his shorts and he tells you all the fights are already signed for this. I don't know how connected my boy is, so I listen to him, then I shoot the thing. You know how it is. I don't know. He boxed in Cuba, so
salute, brother.
Yeah.
Drinking Mexican beer for my Australian brother.
Tell me tomorrow in the morning, like at lunch, I'll give him a shot. I'll give him a call. I already fixed my A tab. Well, I understood my A tab. Samantha.
Okay.
Guys, yeah, I gotta go to work tomorrow early. Then.
Okay, Jose, you have a good one, brother.
Everybody, take care. Have a great night.
Right, Jose.
See you later, Jose. Have a good one, my brother.
Okay, everybody, take care. Be safe.
Bye, Jose. Salute.
Salute to it. But
Six, let's talk about fight night scores, especially Ernest. That's a cool channel. Bruce goes over there, I think, too. But
oh yeah,
I've been following you guys today. I was listening in. I couldn't really score a fight with you guys, but I was listening to you guys and catching. While I was running around the house. And yeah, that's a cool channel, man. The guy that runs it, I almost fought him in Border Wars. They were trying to. He's a lot smaller than me, Vega, yeah. But Alex Vega, there's his partner, and then you today. I seen you guys on the show. That's a cool show, man. And I think it's something Ernest would like to get into because they go over film and they score the fights. Ernest, they score classic fights and all that, man.
Yeah, that would be cool. And they we'll go over there. We use the Fight Night Scores website. It's like the most comprehensive one out there for fight scoring. And at some point, it's going to be the only one out there, really. But yeah, he's put in a lot. The guy Jim, he's put in a lot. Who is behind the Fight Night Scores channel? He's put in a lot to get it, up to speed. It is pretty comprehensive. It could be used like in the pros, and really provide some explanation, somewhat behind some of these scores that we see that aren't always necessarily the right scores by the public's verdict or whatnot, but it'll be interesting if that is taken on. But at the same time, yeah, I'm sure that some in boxing wouldn't necessarily want that in all fights, that type of transparency in terms of what are these individuals thinking, like how did this come about or whatever.
It's a cool channel, man. And Bruce, have you been over there?
No, bro, I never went there.
We'll put a link in the chat.
Yeah, worth checking out. Today we scored Ike Corte and Oscar De La Hoya, a good fight. And usually when we do these, we do group scoring, so everyone is going through as we go through the round by round and providing their scores. And yeah, it's fun. There are a lot of data and analytics you can look at just based on how people were scoring, what they thought in each round, and it definitely sheds a good light, because some of the fights that were a number of us thought were robberies, when we saw them the first time or whatnot, turned out to be not robberies or more definitive as it might not have been at first glance.
Mm-hmm. I've heard many people say that about many fights, man.
I'm gonna put it in the chat, Bruce. And I'll put it in my chat as well. I'll put it in your chat. I'll put it in Ernest's.
Oh yeah, I see. Ernest is a fan of open scoring.
I'm already subscribed to it. I didn't even know it.
Yeah, I think you have been by there, Bruce. Actually,
hey, you guys subscribe to Ernest's channel too, Ernest Johnson. He's got his own channel. I can put his link in the chat. I'm just gonna finish putting the Fight Night scores in, then I'll.
Yeah, I see.
Ernest got 13 subs. We need to get him up to 100 or 200 this week, guys.
Oh yeah.
Let me see. Yeah, man, we gotta grow Ernest. Ernest got a YouTube channel now, guys.
Okay. Yeah. I'm subscribed to Ernest.
Yeah, that's the one that they show the fight real small in the corner. How come you do that? Yeah,
Well,
that dude with the hat on. I remember that channel. Yeah.
yeah.
Looks like the gangster there. Looks like he's out of fucking.
Yeah, he's got the hat on. Yeah, the white dude with the.
He's out of the Sopranos, you know.
Yeah, we do it that way because sometimes YouTube will cut the fight off midstream because it'll give that little copyright message on certain fights or whatever. So it tries to switch it up and just kind of move things around, shuffle things so that they don't do that. That's happened a few times when we've been live. It'll just all of a sudden cut out. And it's interesting because we're going over videos that are on YouTube, you know, one of those situations.
Oh, you know what it is? I'll have to hit my bell. No, I just hit my hit the bell, so I'll get the notifications when you guys go on.
Oh yeah.
Because sometimes, see, yeah, that's I was sub to it, but I wasn't. I didn't have the bell on, so I only caught it. It come by my feed once in a while, but now I'll be notified. I hope. Let's hope YouTube is on the ball over here.
Mm-hmm.
Put Ernest's link in the chat, in your chat. I don't know if you can pin it, but that's his channel right there. You guys subscribe to it.
Oh yeah, cool.
And then 86. I know you're live. Let me go to it.
Subscribe to you, Ernest. I just hit the bell too, so I'll be notified whenever you go live.
Yeah, subscribe to 86 Boxing too, guys. He's from my chat. If you guys are sub to 86, he's got a great channel too.
Oh yeah.
You guys know Bruce Gas, man. I don't got a wrench, but so I try to put it there. That's Ernest's channel right there. I don't know how I can put it. Oh, it's in my chat though.
420K, salute, bro.
My bad, Ernest. Next show we do, bro. I'm gonna promote your channel from the start, bro. Towards the end, man. I'll do it from the get go, but we're at the end and stuff too. We're getting close to it. You guys subscribe. 420K, salute.
420.
Yeah.
Cool. Good stuff, though. No, I've subbed. I'm gonna share as well and get more people locked into it. So always appreciate that.
Yeah, Ernest went to text mode, bro. So.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna head out of here too as well. Then this is a good show.
Right. Appreciate
Look
you, man.
forward to more chatting.
Yeah, it was cool with Miles Bailey, man. You guys check out Miles Bailey. Smoke weed every day. That's what 420, man.
All right, fellas.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
Brother.
Yeah, Bruce, I'll probably end it, man. Ernest, are you with me? He's on the latrine. Yeah, he's in the latrine.
Sounds good to me, bro. I'll talk to you next time, man.
Yeah, man. You have a good one, Bruce. Appreciate you, brother. Peace. Ernest. I'll let him finish. Ernest, you guys subscribe to Ernest Johnson? I'm probably rushing Ernest straight up. He's in the bathroom, guys. All right, 420 cakes. Thank you. All right, Ernest. You guys subscribe to the guy right here, Lord of the Crystals. All right, guys. Peace. Lance Meyer, peace, brother.